This video is for sellers that want to achieve top dollar as quickly as possible. My name is Mike Perna, team leader of the Perna team with eXp Realty. If this is your first time seeing me, you're going to want to hit the subscribe button. We drop videos each and every week on all things to work and live and do and play in Metro Detroit. And we absolutely love working with people moving into or out of Metro Detroit. Okay, so we're going to start with things you need to do before you put your home on the market if you're really trying to impress potential buyers. And surprisingly, there are loads of things on this list. A lot of sellers, when I go and show homes, just don't do. Watch to the end for a special nugget that you will not want to miss. Let's dive in. Number one, change your home in your mind to a house. A home is a place where you love, you raise kids, and because you walk by things so often, and I do this too, you become oblivious to certain things, minor repairs, dated or worn carpet, walls that need to be repainted, and the easiest way to do this is go see some of the active competition either by going to open houses or have your agent take you through some of the on-market properties that are your competitors. The best way, however, is to invite my mother over. She is the one in my family that has an eye for interior decorating and attention to detail, and she is not bashful. She will point out every little mistake that I made in painting my house. We all have that friend or family member that's like my mother. Have them over, have them walk through the house, make a list, and then replace or repair whatever is on the list as long as it's not like redoing a whole kitchen. Number two, make your home look bigger than it is by decluttering and organizing. Now, it's really uncomfortable for people to throw anything away. I know that I've got a fully packed basement. It's difficult. It's hard. You spent your hard-earned money on it, and who knows if you're going to use it in the future, but you might. So you want to keep those things. I mean, who knows when you're finally going to get around to learning how to play that guitar that you bought at another garage sale over a decade ago. That's not my personal experience. Actually, that is my personal experience. That's totally me. Jokes aside, if you haven't used something for 2 or more years, frankly, get rid of it. Either donate it, dump it, or put it in storage in a storage unit. I know you're moving, and if you're already boxing things for the move and can't get them out, pick the smallest bedroom or the garage or the basement and make sure those boxes are tucked as far into the corners or against the wall as possible. Make sure all of the boxes in the home are in one place to allow the rest of the home to be shown and look huge. Number 3, your first impression is your only impression. And in real estate, it's actually your first and your second impression. Today, seeing a home is like online dating. The first impression are the photos and the profile online, pulling you in to actually go see the home. The second first impression is when you first drive up to a home and get out of the car. Make sure the lawn is mowed on photo day and the first weekend of showings. Trim the bushes, lay out new mulch in the front yard specifically, plant flowers, and sometimes a little more work is needed like getting rid of a dying tree, repainting exterior boards, or the front door. If there's a second lawn growing in your gutters, clean that out too. To get an idea of target curb appeal, drive by the model home of a home builder. They always look sharp and they always look their best. Most builders are paying professional architectural landscapers to design and install it. Copy them. Sweep the porch and the rear deck and the patio, power wash it if it's looking a little green, if you know what I mean. Number 4, light it up. It's a simple but effective tactic to make a home look bigger and more inviting and goes beyond just swapping out some burned out light bulbs. In cities like Royal Oak and Livonia, where homes are built pre-1970s, windows are often a little bit smaller and they let in less light. Replace all the main light bulbs and overhead lights and any lights you're leaving on with double wattage LED lights. No joke. It's simple, but it's super effective. Now, before we move on to number 5, can you do me a personal favor and give this video a thumbs up? It'll help other people that need this video and need this information to see it as well. Thank you. I'm grateful. Number 5, the 2 most important rooms to nail before any other is the kitchen and the master bedroom. This is where buyers are going to spend the most time looking at and evaluating a home, and everything else comes in second. If it's dated, it is worth a few bucks to replace the lighting and the plumbing fixtures, clean the counters in the kitchen off as completely as possible. I'm not saying do a complete kitchen remodel. I'm definitely not saying that, but freshen it up. Do you need a new coat of paint in either rooms? Maybe refreshing the hardware on the drawers and the cabinets, then go next to the rest of the rooms if you have time. Make sure each room has a purpose. I've seen 3rd and 4th bedrooms of homes either literally empty when people are living there because they just don't use them, or they have workout equipment in a bedroom so it doesn't even make it feel like a bedroom anymore. Especially right now in this post-COVID area, if you have an office and you have a bedroom that is unused, you may want to pick up a cheap desk and just throw it in there because a lot of people have both spouses working from home, and it showcases the utility of having the bedroom as an office as well as an office. And don't skip the master bathroom. Keep the bathroom counters clean, take everything off if you can. If you have a tub, add a few candles around it and get a set of good looking towels to tie it all in. That'll make it feel a step closer to being at a spa. Number 6, what is that smell? For the most part, changing the furnace filter, airing out a house, and getting a couple of Glade neutralizers is all it takes to get rid of any unwanted odors. Don't go crazy on over scenting the home. It'll look like you're hiding something. And for people like me, dog people, and then cat people too, we got to go a little bit further. Cat people, keep your litter boxes absolutely clean so it's odorless. And for a lot of dog and cat people, that also means we're going to be replacing the carpet. There have been several times I thought I found the perfect home for a buyer, and then we walked in and all we smelled was cat pee or wet dog, and then walked right back out. There are a lot of pet lovers out there that are understanding, but there are just as many people that don't like pets. If cat pee is an issue while replacing the carpet, seal in the smell to the floorboards with several coats of Kills. And frankly, if it's bad enough, replace a couple sections of the subfloor. I took over a listing a few years ago where I was the third realtor on it, and that was clearly the issue. But really, it was just one room specifically. I advised we replace the subfloor and carpet, and in total it cost about $4,000. We went back on the market, and they had 2 offers the second day on the market. In the previous 90 days, they had 0 offers. Number 7, deep clean. Get your home deep cleaned, and I mean hire somebody else to really get after it. All the windowsills, the windows, all the corners where there are cobwebs, we just walk past every single day. Deep clean the grout in the bathrooms, replace caulk where necessary. If there are stains in the carpet, have the carpets professionally cleaned. Don't replace it if you don't have to. Wipe off baseboards in every room. Wipe off the blinds, top of the cabinets, the blades on ceiling fans, return air vents. Move furniture and vacuum and clean underneath and behind literally everything. Empty out cabinets and drawers of any extra stuff, and then while it's empty, clean that as well. Now, if you're like me, when you make a full list of the stuff that's needed to go on the market, it can really seem overwhelming, and guys, that is okay. Start by knocking out just a project a week or 2 projects a week leading up to going on the market. Everything on this list adds up to thousands and thousands of dollars when you sell, and it's worth doing, but it all doesn't need to be done in one weekend. And then last tip, if there's a holiday coming up, decorate for it. Don't go overboard, but definitely get into the holiday spirit. If Christmas is coming, it is easy to make a home look super cute and welcoming, and buyers always feel more at home in your home if they can see themselves celebrating holidays there. And include in there some seasonal music and smells of the season. If you're selling a home, you might be buying a home too, and I'll put a link below on what you need to know before buying a home. If you're looking to build a home, I'll put a link to our video on what you need to know about new construction as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We have over 300 videos answering all of your questions, as well as covering the area we serve in Metro Detroit, including things to do, bands coming to town, fairs and festivals, pretty much everything. Leave a comment below on anything that stood out to you, any takeaways, or any hacks you've come up with to help others. Lastly, if you know somebody who's looking to sell a home, share this video with them and look us up on Instagram under the Perna Team for real estate fun.